to you, but just like don't look at it. And I know that there's boxes there and here, but just like don't look at it and look at me. It should be easy. As much as I'm chatting bare, this video is going to be about my hair. Hey guys, it's your good sis Lisa Patz in the building, and today we doing this hair. Now you're probably thinking, what the heck? That's what my nephew says. What the heck? I'm deep conditioning. I'm about to wash that out and then put a leave-in in so that I can let my leave-in kind of soak in while I'm doing this. Are we ready? Okay, so I'm so excited. I'm gonna put my inspiration pic here, like my two inspiration pictures, because I saw Casey, I think it's Casey Aaliyah. She got her hair done like this, and I was just like, yeah, that's my next hairstyle. Thanks, sis. You look good. Like, it looks, oh, I love it so much. So I got this hair from my local hair shop. It's Marley twist 18-inch crochet braids, and I actually got 7 of them. That was all they had. These, I actually wanted to get 8, but they didn't have 8, so I just got 7, and they were £5 each. And then I also got this REGGAE Marley twist. This is just Marley hair, right? Pretty sure, yeah, this is just Marley hair. This was $4.49. A lot of people said to get 2 packs of this, but I just got 1. I hope it'll be fine. So these are the ones that I have done already. As you can see, look at them. He's gonna be so pretty. I think it's quite seamless where it is extended, like it's all here, but you can't really tell. This is how it comes packaged. Sometimes I keep these bags because they're really good for wigs and they're also good for leftover hair. Now, one thing I didn't do is count the hair, but I feel like I'll have enough. Well, I've got 7, so I've got 3.5 packs here, so I think I'll be absolutely fine. I think I'm gonna have this in for like 2 months maybe. This is what it looks like. I really like the texture, and then at the end here you just have this loop. I'm gonna take one, and I like to try and find one that's like a bit thicker at the bottom because I feel like it's easier to camouflage it into the other side. And so I just take about like that much and I separate it. So I just untwist it, stick my thumb through, and then separate it so that it's 2 pieces. Take the loop and you take your 2 ends of the hair and you put one end through the loop. So now you have it like this, and tie a knot. Tie it tight so the loop is there. You just want to tie a knot basically up here at the top of the loop to pretty much close it. Now the loop is completely closed, and you just take the hair and wrap it around the braid. And then twist it. There it is. The only thing about it is that it is a little bit long-winded, like it does take a minute to do. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep going with it. I will fast forward this bit. I'm gonna watch my Grey's Anatomy. There's 2 characters right now that I'm just like so over, and every time they come on the screen I'm just like, why are you there? We don't like you. April and what's the other one's name? Actually, to be honest, she doesn't really annoy me anymore. The one that lost her leg. When I tell people about this show and when I say the things that happen to these characters, people are like, what the hell? But it's so good. Like, if you like How to Get Away with Murder, I'm telling you now, you're like this. Let's do this hair while I watch Grey's Anatomy. Oh, for fuck. Oh no.
When you're left in the dark.
Oh no. Just made me hate her even more.
How do you make sure you're not?
You know, it has dried a little bit. It's still wet, but it has dried a little bit. So I mean, it looks really good. I want the partings to be like medium size, so I'm just gonna go straight across the back. I actually find that it's, when your hair's wet, I find it so much easier to just part with your fingers. Okay, so now I can see the back of my head. I'm gonna fast forward it a bit and then come back at the end again to show you me doing the top part of my head, because I want to watch Grey's Anatomy while I do this. The last one. It's just so funny to look at my hair when it's like natural versus like when it's plaited or whatever. Like, it just looks so different. So just take a little bit of product here and then rub it between your fingers and smooth it into the hair, because you want to make sure that your roots are smooth. And then put some more, just a little bit more on the rest of the hair. But you want to make sure that, especially right now, the roots are as smooth as possible. I'm going to do my biggest part in where there's less hair, and then I'm going to part in the middle there, like that. And then plait that. And then we're going to take the longest piece and put it in the middle and split that in half, and then just start twisting. As you twist, you want to keep pulling your hair because it just helps it to sit way better. It helps the twist to elongate as you're doing it as well. And now this hairstyle. I actually kind of like it. It's kind of cute. But yeah, I will come back after I have my meeting and then we can start putting the actual dreads in. It's a lot of hair. It's a lot of hair. It's a lot of hair. So as you can see, I have my 4 sections left. When you have the crochet hair, you have this like a little loop and you have your crochet hook. I don't even know if I told you guys to have this before, but you should have a crochet hook. You're gonna need it. So with the crochet hook, you actually wanna unhook it and then take one of your sections, and I like to push it through diagonally. I just find that feels more secure. So I've pushed it through diagonally and it's still open. Then I put the loop onto the hook and close it. Then you pull it back through, push the crochet hook through that loop so that it opens again, and then loop the hair and hook it on there. So I've just hooked it on there and closed it, and then pull it through the loop, and that's how you attach it. I'm going to do that 4 times. I'm going to show you 2 methods of how to hide your hair. So you can either put it into the crochet braid, faux loc, or you can wrap it around. So I'm going to show you putting it in first. So you take your latch hook and make sure that it's unhooked, and then you push it into the faux loc, and you basically want to make sure that it's inside the whole time. So you're kind of just, it is a little bit tricky at first because it's very easy for the hair for you to come out, as you can see. But you just kind of keep pushing it through the middle. And then you hook your hair onto it, onto that hook, and make sure you close it. And then you pull it back through. Once you pull that through, then you pull the hair, you pull the faux loc so that it gets to the right length, and then you can just put the rest of the hair into the lock. Like that. And it's literally hidden. Now sometimes you can see the braid at the top, which is why I think it's good to have this other hair to wrap around. The second method now, which is just using the wrapping hair, because as you can see, like, it's not super flat at the base and you can see the braid, whereas with these you can't see the braid at all. The method that I've been using on all of the other pieces is literally just taking the faux lock and my hair and holding them together, and then you place a really short part of your Marley hair at the root, hold it tight. You're holding it with your index finger and your thumb, and then you start to wrap it around. So your index finger and your thumb actually don't move at all. So they are literally just holding the braid, and then you start to use your index finger to like smooth it. Not sure if you can see what my finger's doing, but as it's going round, my finger comes up and just makes sure that what I'm wrapping is covering what I've just done. So as I get towards the end, I've got a little bit left there. Ooh, that's a bit too tight, but it's fine. But I'm gonna take an extra piece of hair, just cut one of them and add it in. So again, having a little bit there to hold on to, and then using the rest to wrap. And then with whatever's left, you can just keep wrapping it around. But always make sure you do this. And be quite like aggressive with it. It doesn't need to be neat. You're doing faux locks. They do not need to be neat. Imagine this with my edges laid, please. It is kind of heavy. There's weight to it, but it's not the heaviest thing that I've ever had on my head. But you can just feel that there's weight and length to it. But I'm really happy with it. I'm really glad that I did it, and I'm happy because it's gonna last me so long. It makes life so much easier. What's the longest amount of time that it's taken for you to have a protective style, to get a protective style? I think my longest would be 3 days, but that was because I had to go to school in between. So I would like do the front, like I do the back. I'd start at the back always, and then I'd come to the front when it got to like 8 PM, and I'd get the front done, put my hair up in a bun or in a ponytail for school the next day, and come home and finish the rest. But yeah, let me know a funny story that you have about your hair or how long it's taken. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.